you either headed towards a storm, smack dead in the middle of one, or coming out of one. And I think that's everybody in life. At some point, you're going through something, but that season does change. And your success in each one of those seasons is really based on how you respond, Yeah. On me. You there? Okay. Big dog. No shit. Okay. What's understood ain't gotta be explained. Can't be scared, take a risk. Down on me. Focused on one thing, feed the fam by any means. I had to go against the grain. Yo, what's up, family? Yeah, welcome. It's your guy, it's your Coach D. Williams, aka D-Man. And you have made it to build something for yourself. Right, episode one, man. I'm excited. Yeah, we here, man. I wanted to been talking about starting this thing for forever, and I said, there's no need on continuing to put it off. It's time to do it. With everything that's going on, tomorrow not promised to nobody, so we got to get to it today. And so basically, the name speaks for itself. Build something for yourself. That's what it's all about. Is encouraging each other to, really try to do something significant for ourselves and our loved ones. You know what I mean? And the way I plan on doing this, doing my thing here. I know most podcasts you look at, they have, they're bringing people in, interviewing them and things like that. That may be something that I do in the future, but one of my mentors that I took to on the podcast thing, shout out to Aston CEO. And it's just him in front of his camera doing his thing with his best friend behind the scenes, man. And I thought that was pretty cool. So, got to give him his props on that, because that's the idea I went with that I felt like would be cool for me to do. And so here I am, starting episode 1, my best friend behind the camera. And, we going to sit here and just chop it up with y'all. All right, so what's going on with you, baby?
Well, your first episode would be, I guess, something that a lot of people experience, whether they know it or not, would be procrastination.
Yeah.
And I'd like for you to speak on that.
Yes. Procrastination, man, it's bad. It's bad, man. It's crazy how we can, know what we're supposed to do and still don't do it, And I know I ain't the only one that's been in that boat, where you got something you've been thinking about doing, been talking about doing it, and it just, for whatever reason, it just never gets done. You continue to put it off. And it mainly be because a lot of people think things need to be perfect before they actually put it out. And that's far from the truth. I'm part of they got the free hive that's out there, right? Where basically it's done is better than perfect. And in so many ways, it's so true. You just got to do it and let the chips fall where they fall. You know what I'm saying? And just continue to get better. But I know I'm guilty. I'm guilty, man. I done put off a lot of things for a long time. But I think I'm grateful that I've overcome that that procrastination thing, man, because it is bad. It holds you back. You know, you just think about, you know, if you'd have started that thing you've been talking about doing, when you thought about doing it, how far along would you be right now?
How has procrastination played a role in your doing this podcast? How long ago did you say you were going to start doing this podcast?
Man, I don't even want to tell them that. It's embarrassing, man. This thing I should have been started on this, should have been got this thing going, you know, but it don't matter. It started now. It started now. You know what I'm saying? We getting to it right now. You know, but I did have a lot, just a lot going on too though, with building up to this point. You know, trying to stay focused on my current task and, you know, steady for the last and let y'all know we do have I have a new program that will be coming real soon. Yo, what's up, family? It's your guy, Coach D. Williams. Just wanted to come holler at you real quick. Listen, November 25th, 2022. Again, November 25th, 2022. Write it down. Set an alarm. That's the day we're going to be dropping this Get To It course. It's gettoitacademy.com. Listen, man, we're talking everything. It's over 30 plus lessons. Everything from getting your credit right, how to buy a house, how to buy a car without getting ripped off, how to get funding for your business, how to start a business. You know what I mean? Everything you need to do to turn your life around and start living an abundant life, your business around, whatever you're trying to do, we can help you with it. We got you covered, man. Put a lot of energy into this course, man. We're very happy about it. Again, November 25th, 2022, man. Lock it in. Tap in. Get To It Academy. Let's go. It's called Get To It Academy. And I think it's going to be very beneficial and help a lot of people, whether it's you're trying to get your credit right, you know, how to buy a car the right way, you want to buy a house, using creative financing, getting money for your business, funding, all of that stuff, mindset. Everything's going to be in there, man. I'm really excited about it. I put a lot of energy into it. And also going to talk about how I went from employee to partner. You know, it's got some good things coming up, man. You know.
Did you procrastinate in doing this project?
I did not. I did not. No, this did not procrastinate.
I don't think you did. I'm just asking.
On this project, but I did have an idea to start something like this a while ago, in which I did start it, but then ventured off into something else, and then just the past couple of months has geared me back towards this thing, because you know I practice what I preach, because I buy a lot of courses. I done bought a lot of people courses, and what I found was that, man, they a lot of people out here, man, they some good ass marketers. I tell you that. They know how to market and make it look good, sound good, and man, when you get behind the scenes and actually see what's there,
when you buy into it,
and it's like, man, you know, man, a lot of this stuff I already knew, but some of this stuff is just, it's not really it's not as helpful as you would think it would be, you know. And I'm one of the ones that I really do. Anybody that I'm working with, my clients, and they'll tell you, man, I really want to make sure that, you know, we win and we win together. I want you to reach your goal, whatever that may be, when you come into one of our programs. You know, if we're working on the credit, then, you know, we need to get the credit where it needs to be so that the credit repair is not what most people want. It's they want the house. You know, they want to refinance. They want the new car, trying to get the loan. You know, it's the destination that you care about, and that's what I care about getting you to. And so when we start locking in and looking at the report and really putting plans in place, you know, the plan that we put in place is really something that's going to help you get to where you're trying to get to, you know, in that aspect. But we really, really do thrive to, we want to make sure you get results.
So what would be some key points for, okay, since your line of business is credit repair, what would be some key points you can share with some of the clients to say not to procrastinate when you're trying to reach your target? What would be some of the things you would tell them, you know, not to do when they need to call someone like your business?
Yeah, to just do it, because it can be scary.
I mean, what can happen if they don't, or if they wait?
Well, it is obvious. It don't get better if you don't do nothing. You know what I mean?
I guess some people say, "Oh, well, I gotta wait till this, or I gotta wait for a better time for that," or in that aspect.
Well, no, I get that. Sometimes some of us, we just like, man, if I know I ain't got the bread right now to do nothing, you really don't want to try to call or do, you know, get info and stuff like that, because you're like, man, I'm just not ready. And I can understand that, but what I would encourage you to do is still reach out, at least get a plan, at least know what you need to do, because there's a lot of places that will do free consultations. You know, we offer a free consultation up front, you know, to look at the report and actually put a plan in place for people. You know, so yeah, if you're in a situation where, you know, it's just, you know, you in a storm right now and you really don't know, you know, what to do, you know, still just reach out to somebody. You know what I mean? Reach out to somebody that can give you some type of advice or lay out some type of plan to help you see a way out versus just sitting there. You know what I mean? Because one thing is, you know, I call it the 3 cycles of life. In fact, I even put it in another plug, the book I wrote. It's a quick read, but it's basically the three cycles of life. You know, you either headed towards a storm, smack dead in the middle of one, or coming out of one. And I think that's everybody in life. At some point, you're going through something, you know, but that season does change. And your success in each one of those seasons is really based on how you respond, you know, how you react, how you respond to it. You know, everybody can be happy and it's all good when everything is going good. But when shit hit the fan, how do you respond? You know, do you still have your poker face on, or do you fold? Or do you know, what happens when things ain't going your way? You know, because guaranteed things are always going to happen as you go through this journey, you know, and you just have to be able to overcome them, you know. And then, and if we're being honest with ourselves, at this point, we should be able to, if you look back over your life, you might even notice some type of patterns. You know what I mean? You might notice, like, man, every year around this time, this happened, or that happened. You know what I mean? So just start kind of paying attention to that, locking in on it, and, you know, just trying to get better. You know what I mean?
And what are some of the things that you can do if you are a procrastinator? Some things that you might be able to practice or start doing to kind of venture away from saying, okay, I could put it off. Like yourself, getting a planner, planning out your day. What are some of the things that people can do to say, you know what, hey, let me just get this down and do it, versus I'll do it when I get to it, or I'll do it when I make time for it.
Yeah, well, planning your day out is definitely will be definitely key. You know, having a planner, a schedule, setting alarms on your phone where you know you need to be at this place at a certain time. You need to do this at a certain time. Like having your activities written out on what it is that you need to do. You know, and that was one of the things that made a difference for me. I actually started scheduling out my days. You know, I know I'm waking up. You know, if I'm getting up at 4 in the morning, I'm getting up before the whole house get up, so I can, you know, meditate, pray, you know, get myself together, and then I kind of go from there, you know, and then basically, you know, as well as, you know, holding yourself accountable, you know, for the things that you need to do, getting somebody that you trust or that you respect, that you you know, somebody that you wouldn't want to let down, having them to hold you accountable too. You know, because when they hit you up and say, hey, did you do that thing you were supposed to do? This is somebody that you don't want to have to tell them, no, I didn't do it. You know what I mean? Because you already know that they going to lay in you. They going to let you know. You know, they ain't going to tell you what you want to hear. You know? So I would definitely say, you know, planning out your day, scheduling your day, and really sticking to it, holding yourself accountable, and also getting somebody that you trust to hold you accountable as well. You know, yeah. But the procrastination, man, it's a deadly disease. You know, it's a lot of dreams and things that we'll never see that's in the grave because those folks have procrastinated and it never came out to life, you know. So with this, what I'm doing right now is something I always wanted to start a podcast, you know, and eventually I know I'll get pretty good at it, you know what I mean, and it'll get better. Different scenes, and I'm excited about it. It's episode 1, one of many to come, and I'm gonna hold myself accountable. I already know this woman behind this camera is gonna hold me accountable, and I want y'all to hold me accountable too. You know, that's what we're building is build something for yourself, but this is a family. You know, we're here to help each other grow mentally. We want to help each other grow spiritually, financially, you know, just everything all around life, man. Being just winning in every area of our life. You know, living an abundant life. That's what it's all about. Providing the tools and resources necessary to really live an abundant life, man, and go from one place to the next. Now, let's see. What else we want to talk about? You know what? I think that's gonna do it, man. We're gonna go and wrap it up right here. I'll be back with another one. We plan to drop these episodes every Wednesday is when we'll be dropping. And we'll keep going from that, man. All right. Peace. Yeah. On me. You there?